So Tara, tell us a bit about your interest in salamanders.
My interest in salamanders, well, I love nature in general. It's what I base a lot of my art around. But in particular, in Amherst, I had read a story about a salamander crossing very close by. I think Henry Street, yes? Right down the way. And I was so taken by this story and the fact that people volunteered to make sure that these salamanders and newts crossed over safely that I really wanted to make art about it. So I did.
Wow.
Yeah.
And tell me a little bit about how you get from an idea like that to your actual design, which is really quite striking.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit of a process. I feel like this one was a little easier because I had that in my head already. But usually I'll create like a list of ideas or sort of like a mind map to go over themes that I want to explore. And then from there, I will pick a couple ideas I like and usually do some sketching and create a final design.
Tell us a bit about your experience in creating public art.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to get more into it. So I'm not the most experienced, but I have done a couple murals that were for the public, both in my town in Norwood, and then also I did one in Boston with a couple friends. And it's a lot of working with the community and also understanding community needs and interest. So I always want to incorporate the community in some way, shape, or form, representationally or literally.
Mm-hmm. Where do you reckon you are in your artistic career? What are your hopes going ahead? And
yeah. I'd say I'm not quite mid-career yet because I'm still quite young and I'm only a couple years out from graduating college. I went to Mass Art in Boston. So I'd say I'm still emerging and putting myself out there and doing new things. I really want to do more public art, which is why I'm doing this. And I have a couple of other projects going on. And I want to do more painting in my own studio. Conceptual work about the environment and our impact and you know how we incorporate our environment into our everyday lives.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. As you've been painting here on the street corner, have the people passing by stopped and said anything to you?
Yes, many times. I think once the other day, and then I think at least 4 or 5 times today. Yeah, I've had people shout out their car windows or passing by. They say hello and they say it looks wonderful. And that's really encouraging. It makes me smile.